So, Heartland fans thought Season 18 left us with all the answers. Think again, because the trailer for Season 19, Episode 1 just dropped, and with it, leaks, whispers, and spoilers that could shatter everything you thought you knew about Amy, Jack, and the entire Bartlett-Fleming clan. The first thing people can't stop talking about is Amy. Yes, Amy Fleming, the girl who once carried the weight of horses and heartbreak on her shoulders, now stands in a position that nobody could have predicted. In the trailer, we see her stepping into a role that feels bigger, heavier, and maybe even darker than anything she has faced before. But here's the real twist. Didn't Season 18 end with Amy promising to choose peace for herself and her daughter? Didn't she vow to finally step away from the constant cycle of drama? Well, if the leaks are true, then Episode 1 of Season 19 laughs in the face of that promise. Rumors claim Amy will be dragged right back into a battle she never wanted, a battle tied to her past that refuses to stay buried. And the most disturbing part? The whispers say this fight isn't just about horses anymore. It's personal, it's raw, and it might just threaten her very sense of home. Now let's talk about Jack Bartlett, the heart and backbone of Heartland. The trailer teases a few seconds of Jack that might not look like much to the casual eye, but wait until you hear what insiders are saying. That gruff old cowboy may be hiding a secret, one that could shake the family more than any ranch fire or financial disaster ever could. And the shocking part? It isn't about money, and it isn't about land. It's about blood. Could Jack be keeping a truth that redefines the entire family tree? Some fans are whispering yes, others are brushing it off as clickbait gossip. But let's be honest. When has Heartland ever missed the chance to blindside us with a family bombshell? And then there's Georgie. Everyone assumed her return would mean light, healing, and closure. But if the trailer is anything to go by, Georgie is back with unfinished business. And maybe even a chip on her shoulder. We see her walking into that iconic barn with an expression that fans described as icy and unsettling. Why the distance? Why the coldness? Could it be jealousy, unresolved tension, or something even more sinister? Leaked spoilers hint that Georgie's story in Episode 1 won't be about family bonding at all. It will be about confrontation, and not just with Amy, but with someone completely unexpected. But wait, here's where things take an even darker turn. The leaks suggest that a new character steps into Heartland in this very episode, one that fans have not been prepared for. This character isn't here for love, or healing, or ranch life. They're here for revenge. And if the whispers are to be believed, this stranger comes carrying secrets that tie directly to Ty Borden's legacy. Yes, you heard that right. Ty's name may have been put to rest seasons ago, but Episode 1 is reportedly pulling his memory right back into the fire. Could it be that his story was never truly finished? Could his past still be haunting Amy in ways we never imagined? And here's the question. Heartland fans are already screaming about, if Ty's shadow is returning in Season 19, what does that mean for Amy's future? Could this be the season where Amy's carefully built world finally collapses under the weight of old ghosts? Or is this just another rumor to keep us restless until the premiere? One thing is certain. The trailer may have shown us smiles, sunsets, and horses running free, but the spoilers suggest that behind those pretty shots is a storm, waiting to tear through Heartland Ranch like never before. But who exactly is this mysterious newcomer tied to Ty's past? And why are they stepping into Heartland now, when the family finally seemed to be healing? If you thought the biggest shock of Season 19, Episode 1 was Amy's struggle or Jack's hidden secret, think again, because the leaks point toward a storyline so twisted that even longtime fans are questioning whether Heartland is heading into its darkest season yet. The whispers are all circling around Lou Fleming. Yes, the ever-ambitious, often controversial Lou. She may have secured her political career, she may have tried to balance her role as a mother. But let's be brutally honest. Has Lou ever truly managed to keep her personal and professional life from colliding in the messiest way possible? The trailer flashes a glimpse of her giving a heated speech, but the spoilers suggest something deeper. Could Lou's political ambitions finally put the entire Heartland ranch at risk? Imagine the chaos if her choices start clashing with family loyalties. Would Amy and Jack really stand by and watch Lou gamble with the very land that defines their legacy? Or would this become the spark that ignites the most bitter sibling battle Heartland has ever shown? And speaking of battles, let's drag Tim Fleming into the spotlight. Ah, Tim. The man who somehow manages to find drama wherever he goes. The leaks claim that in episode 1, Tim is about to make a decision that not only shocks his daughters, but splits the family in ways no one saw coming. Some say it's about love. Others insist it's about betrayal. Could it be that Tim's complicated past is crawling out of the shadows once again? Fans who have followed him since season 1 know this. When Tim hides something, it's never small. It's always explosive. And if these spoilers are true, then his actions in episode 1 might set off a chain reaction that no one, not Amy, not Jack, not even Lou, can stop. But here's where it gets even more unsettling. The trailer may have been subtle, but eagle-eyed fans noticed something. A mysterious scene where Amy looks completely shaken while holding an old box. What's inside that box? Some say it's just keepsakes, but the leaks paint a far more sinister picture. The rumor mill is buzzing with claims that this box holds letters from Ty, but not the kind of letters you'd expect. Some allege that these were never meant for Amy to find. Could Ty have been hiding secrets that even she didn't know about? Secrets that this new stranger, the one tied to Ty's past, has come to expose. If that's true, then the question writes itself. How much did Amy really know about the man she loved? And how much of his story is still buried in the past, waiting to explode into her future? Of course, no season premiere would be complete without one major heartbreak. And the leaks suggest we might be seeing exactly that in episode 1. Reports hint that one of Heartland's beloved horses is at the center of a life-threatening situation. Now, we all know Heartland isn't just about people. It's about the bond between humans and horses. So if one of these animals is in danger, fans can expect emotions to run high. But here's the kicker. The spoilers say this moment isn't random. It ties directly back to Amy's storyline and could even be the trigger that brings this mysterious newcomer out of the shadows. Imagine it. A horse's life hanging in the balance, Amy scrambling to save it, and a stranger stepping in at the exact moment of crisis. Coincidence? Or carefully planned chaos? And let's not forget Georgie again. We mentioned her icy demeanor in the first section, but what if it goes deeper than just unresolved family tension? The spoilers suggest Georgie may be carrying her own secret, one that could flip the family upside down. Some say it's about her future in show jumping, others whisper about a relationship that no one knows about. But the most outrageous claim? That Georgie has been hiding a connection to this newcomer all along. Could that explain her return? Could Georgie's silence be masking a betrayal that no one, not even Amy, is prepared for? It's starting to look less like a family reunion and more like the build-up to an all-out explosion. Every smile in the trailer suddenly feels like a mask, every hug feels like a lie, and every whispered spoiler suggests that season 19 is about to rip open old wounds while creating brand new ones. So here's the million-dollar question. If Ty's past is resurfacing, Lou's political ambitions are risking the ranch, Tim is making choices that divide the family, and Georgie may be hiding the biggest secret of them all, then who's really pulling the strings behind all this chaos? And more importantly, when the truth finally drops in episode 1, will Heartland Ranch even survive it? Or will this be the season where the family we've known for nearly 2 decades finally falls apart? And just when you think Heartland couldn't possibly stack any more drama onto this poor family, the spoilers for Season 19, Episode 1 keep unraveling like a tightly wound rope finally snapping. The trailer teased only glimpses, but insiders are whispering that what's really coming isn't just conflict, it's exposure. Secrets, betrayals, and confrontations that have been simmering beneath the surface for far too long are about to boil over in a way that fans may not be ready for. Let's circle back to Amy. The spoilers suggest she will face something in episode 1 that pushes her far beyond the role of horse whisperer, daughter, or even mother. We've seen Amy fight through grief, through loss, through rebuilding her life. But what if this time, the universe has set her up against something she simply cannot control? The rumor mill says her bond with Lindy is going to be tested in ways that feel almost unbearable. Could it be that Amy's determination to shield her daughter from Heartland's storms backfires? What happens if Lindy starts asking questions about Ty, questions Amy isn't prepared to answer? And worse, what if this mysterious newcomer steps into Lindy's life before Amy can stop it? Imagine the chaos if Lindy hears truths, or lies, about her father not from her own mother, but from a stranger claiming to know the real Ty Borden. Could Amy handle that kind of betrayal, not just from an outsider, but from fate itself? And then there's Lou again. Because let's face it, Lou never manages to stay out of the spotlight, does she? The leaks point toward her first major confrontation in episode 1, and it isn't with Amy or Jack, it's with the townspeople. Apparently, Lou's latest political decisions have stirred anger, resentment, and maybe even a protest that finds its way right to Heartland's doorstep. Imagine the optics. Lou standing on the ranch, surrounded by angry voices, while Amy and Jack look on in disbelief. Would she fight to defend her choices, or finally realize that ambition has a price no one is willing to pay? And here's the burning question. If the people turn against Lou, would her own family follow? Or would Amy and Jack finally draw the line and refuse to stand behind her anymore? Tim, of course, isn't staying quiet either. Episode 1 reportedly throws him into yet another complicated situation involving a relationship that could shake the entire family dynamic. Some leaks suggest Tim may be considering marriage. Again. Others hint that his choice of partner is so shocking it sends waves of disapproval through Amy and Lou alike. But the real kicker? Rumors say this partner has ties to the newcomer. Yes, you heard that right. If that's true, then Tim's love life isn't just another subplot. It's a direct link to the storm about to engulf Heartland. Could Tim, in his usual impulsive way, be bringing danger right into the heart of his family without even realizing it? Or worse, does he know and just doesn't care? But what about Georgie? Fans are restless about her return, and the trailer did little to soothe that tension. A cold stare here, an uncomfortable silence there. It's clear Georgie isn't the wide-eyed girl she once was. The spoilers suggest that in episode 1, Georgie is going to drop a revelation that turns Amy's world upside down. Some say it involves her career in show jumping, others hint at a shocking personal decision, but the boldest claim? Georgie might already know who this newcomer really is. If that's true, then every second of her silence in that trailer becomes a chilling hint of betrayal. Why would she hide such a connection? And more importantly, what is she planning to do with it? Is Georgie back to heal family wounds, or is she the one holding the knife this time? And now let's shift to the stranger, the shadow looming over everything. The leaks have been vague, but one detail keeps surfacing. This person isn't coming to Heartland to play nice. They're carrying resentment, unfinished business, and the kind of energy that doesn't just disrupt a dinner table, it rips through generations. Some insiders claim this stranger has proof that Ty Borden lived a life Amy never fully knew about. Could it be true? Could Ty's legacy carry cracks big enough to split Amy's heart open all over again? And if so, why now? Why wait until season 19 to unleash such a revelation? Unless, of course, the timing isn't random at all. Unless this stranger has been watching, waiting, biding their time until Amy finally lowered her guard. The beauty, or the horror, of Heartland has always been that it disguises heartbreak with scenic sunsets, family dinners, and warm hugs. But the leaks suggest that in episode 1 of season 19, those very sunsets and smiles will be nothing but illusions hiding a storm. The smiles in the trailer? Forced. The reunions? Fragile. And the peace at Heartland Ranch? A lie just waiting to be shattered. So here's the question that fans are losing sleep over. When this stranger finally steps into the ranch, will Amy find strength in her family? Or will their own cracks make her even more vulnerable? And if Ty's past is about to be dragged into the present, will this family rise together, Or finally break apart for good? Because if episode 1 delivers what the leaks promise, then Heartland won't just give us another season premiere. It will give us a reckoning. But what exactly is this stranger holding on to? A secret? A letter? Or something far more dangerous?